just about to break into the alpine here now. Been a bit of bush bashing, which what would any proper sheep hunt be without? And there's 5 sheep down here and 6 over here, and they're all rams. So we're gonna do it now. We're gonna make our move. As we start into another mountain hunting season, when I reflect back, I've been hunting sheep now. This will be my 28th year. And what an amazing hunting life and journey, and just all of the things that you've learned, that I've learned along the way. And I think that that's why people are so drawn to sheep hunting once they get in and they experience those mountains and the effort, and what an amazing animal. And there's nothing quite compares to it for me. I don't think it would be a proper sheep hunt if it wasn't having a good bush bash somewhere along the line. So we're getting it right at the start. Mountain block after mountain block. We're starting it off proper anyways. Gotta love sheep hunting. Little snack, a little water break. This buckbrush is pretty thick. We're just about to break into the alpine here now. Been a bit of bush bashing, which what would any proper sheep hunt be without? I would say in probably the next 200 meters of elevation will be definitely up into the alpine, and to be clear sailing from there. So I think we jump down into the drainage and rock hop up to the back, or however far we're gonna go tonight. But just get out of the scrub, it'll be a lot easier going, and I like traveling on the rocks better than through this, so let's do that. So the terrain has started to level out a little bit. It's kind of broken into the alpine proper, and stop and do some glassing. You know, it's 2 days ahead of time, but you can easily just put your head down and just keep moving forward and forget to look around, because you've got a goal, you got an area that you want to get to, but you're still 2 days before the hunting season. So, you know, you don't want to just bypass country like cliffs like this where it's getting toward evening and the sheep could, you know, come off the top and drop into the cliffs for the evening, as they do. So there's things like that you just don't want to just motor through. So we're going to keep moving here. Going to go for another probably mile and a half or so. That'll put us kind of into the middle of this drainage, where we'll probably set up the camp for the night. Just kind of pick the area apart, get a good lay of the land. That's about as good a push for the day. My ears just popped, so that means obviously I've got some elevation. But yeah, good spot, throw the tent up, crash out for the night, get up in the morning and do some glassing. This is just unbelievable, beautiful country. All set up, dinner is cooked. All I have to do is eat and go to sleep. Clouds are rolling in now, so could be in for some rain tonight, but that's okay because we didn't get rained on today. So tomorrow is another one, and one day closer to sheep hunting season. So it rained throughout the night last night and woke up this morning to some fresh snow on the top of the mountains. So summertime is really never summer in the Yukon. The great thing about hunting in the mountains is that it is always a puzzle, and trying to figure that puzzle out is part of the fun. You know, you have low cloud up high. I typically love to get up high and see as much country as I possibly can. There's not much point in jumping up into this cloud and seeing nothing. So now you have to just work with what you've got and stay down low, cover the hillsides until such time as it clears, and then jump up onto the tops of the mountains and really start to put in some good glass time and where you can really see a lot of country. There's sheep right there. 5 of them. Right on the green, just right on that green grass right there, up out of the bottom. So they could be like, there could be, you know, it could be just a ram like anywhere in here. You just never know. Being ahead of the season like this, sitting in the mountains glassing, in a lot of ways there's just no pressure. It's just being out here and seeing what you can see. So it hasn't really gotten any warmer over the day. The sun really hasn't been able to break through. It's this low cloud kind of in and out throughout the whole day and rain. So I think that the plan is that we didn't want to really go up and move in too far and kind of potentially bump something out of the valley during the day, especially with the cloud in and out. So what we're going to do is, I think first thing tomorrow morning, opening day, we'll get up really early and try to get some elevation. There's a plateau here that I'd like to check out first thing in the morning, and if hopefully things clear up a little bit overnight, then we'll be able to, you know, see what's going on for sure. This is one of the last chances we're going to get to be able to see anything before we pop up into the cloud. So it's not ideal. And the glassing actually, it's low light, so the glassing isn't amazing at long distance either right now. But to get to where we want to go, we don't have much choice. So we're going to kind of be walking blind in a way to get across this mountain and up over top. But that's the way it goes. And all we're going to do is hope that these clouds move out. We can pick our way and pick a good line. This is where that Onyx comes in really handy as far as seeing the gradient of the mountain and moving your way around it in the right direction versus kind of going blind and running into it and having to figure it out. So it's really helpful right now, and certainly it'll be way more helpful when we get in the clouds. bit of snow. As we work our way up, obviously the temperature's dropping and it's snowing now. And when this black lichen is wet, it's bad. When it's this temperature where it's probably close to freezing and it's wet, it's arguably as bad as if it was just ice. So it's really difficult, or you really have to take your time picking your way through these boulders and through these rocks that are always moving, unstable. When you're moving through this stuff and it's wet, it's so much more challenging. You just really have to be careful. Fully in it now. There's nothing but cloud. We're just gonna top out here. It's been a little bit steeper up here than I think that we figured out. But certainly the map didn't lie. It was just picking our way around, some of the really kind of sheer faces and just kind of working your way through. It's taken us a bit, but I think we just have this last little steep section right here and we should roll out onto the top, certainly out onto more gentle ground.